Hello folks, this is Bronco Bob with American Motorcycle Trading Company, and I'm here today to show you a really cool old school shovelhead. I'm going to tell you a little history on this bike. It belonged to the same gentleman, they call him Tennessee, and he owned this bike for 25 years. And he just did a complete rebuild on it with lots and lots of really cool upgrades. Said he spent over $15,000 on it. It is an original 75 FLH frame and the FLH motor case, but he put Sidewinder components on the inside. It's 93 inches. You can see it's got dual plug heads. It's got the four rocker boxes. So you got a separate oil line for each one. It's got the high dollar push rod tubes, wrapped exhaust. It's a Crane single fire ignition, brand new S&S carburetor. 2,500 miles since all this work was done. The motor is real tight. The transmission is filled with Andrews straight cut gears. It's got a pogo seat with twin airbags that are adjustable. Got a pretty cool foot peg here made out of rebar. But the bike runs good. It's got some real nice paint from Slater's Custom down in South Texas. It's got GMA brakes, all kinds of personal effects, spider webs. Even the seat has a little happy face on it. It's got a little message here on the back of the seat. Like I say, this guy had this bike for 25 years, and it just reflects his personality. It's a jockey shift, so you got your shifter here on the back, your foot clutch, and there is a skull shifter he's going to bring me that goes on here. The shifter that was on it, he kept because he said that was on his dad's Indian. He had it for all these years. But it's a cool bike. It's brought to you by American Motorcycle Trading Company, Arlington, Texas. And he worked at the place called the Chop Shop. So he did a lot of the work on the bike himself. But we can ship this bike anywhere in the USA or anywhere in the world. It's got some nice tall ape hangers. The seat is really, really comfortable. I've got the keys for these locking saddlebags, but the paint is definitely show quality. The bike is tight and right. It's got wide white walls, black powder coated wheels, powder coated front end. It's a cool bike. But give us a call or visit us on our website at soharleys.com, or better yet, come by our modern showroom in Arlington, Texas, and just take this bad boy away. Check out all the detail. The acorn nuts, see the little oil pressure gauge. You can tell that S&S carburetor is brand new, and that was part of the work that they just did. You know, pulling this thing apart and putting the 93-inch kit. There's the Chop Shop's little logo. With a fresh oil pump. It's just a really, really cool bike with a lot of personality and a lot of attitude. And he's buying a house, and that's the only reason he got rid of the bike. He said he's got 3 bikes, and he's had this one the longest. So it kind of hurt to let her go, but he said it was just time. You can see the engine cases, how clean they are. You can see the stamping on the back of the case, those 2 H's. Just means that's a match set. These foot pegs are pretty cool. I've never actually seen them. They're adjustable. They almost look like bicycle pedals, some kind of trick bicycle pedals. But thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.